previous videos. We've talked about some series that are really similar to Miraculous Ladybug, so much so that we could call them Miraculous Alternate Universes. You can find the link to the video in the pinned comment. Today we're going to dive into more Miraculous Ladybug multiverses. There is a vast multiverse for this show and it keeps on expanding. This time we're gonna check out the series that stem from Miraculous, and they've been developed with different themes, like Chibi, Legos, and Manga. We'll even take a peek at the official Miraculous Ladybug multiverse. In the description, we've highlighted specific moments from each alternate reality, so if you're interested in a particular multiverse first, feel free to jump right into that. Tell me who this character is. The answers will be revealed in the next video. Let's kick things off with one of the smaller multiverses, but don't underestimate its uniqueness because it's a rather quirky world. This miniseries is entirely set in the Lego universe. In this fascinating universe, we find Ladybug and Chat in Lego form, and each episode is a bit wild as anything can happen. In episode 3, Hulk even shows up. Unfortunately, this series isn't canonical, as the episodes are created by a fan with plenty of free time, who took the liberty to customize and animate 2 Lego characters as our favorite heroes. As for the designs of the heroes, well, we all know how Lego characters look. These toys are known for having square bodies from the chest down to their legs, plus a little rotating head with various expressions. In Marinette's case, her hair is loose in this version. On the other hand, my husband, Noir, is almost identical to the original character. Just a tad more blocky, but his charm remains undeniable. Out of all these multiverses we've talked about, there are only 3 that are canon. One of them is somewhat canonical. Before the Miraculous series was released, a trailer with an anime setting was leaked on Zag Studios' YouTube channel. Unfortunately, after a few hours, Zag removed the trailer and didn't provide more details about this version. We discussed this unique multiverse in a previous video, and I'll leave the link in the pinned comment for you to check out. If you want to find out what the second 100% canon multiverse is, although not very official, go watch that video, because we also talk about that alternate reality there. The third multiverse, which is also 100% canon and is the official multiverse of Ladybug and Chat Noir, is Miraculous World Paris, Shadybug and Claw. It's a tale that narrates a version of Miraculous that's separate from the TV series. When we look at the special for this multiverse, we discover that Ladybug and Chat Noir are the villains of the story, known by the names Shadybug and Claw Noir. However, the hero of this reality is Adrian's father, the incredibly handsome Gabrielle Crest, who is known as Butterfly. This timeline is so crazy that Alia and Nino work hand in hand with Gabriel to defeat the villains. The protagonists sport what we used to know as emo culture, a pale appearance and dark colors that reflect who they are. Claw has long dyed green hair, those green eyes that were once green are now purple. The outfit is adorned with spikes on the collar and around the waist, and their lips are painted black. As for Shady, she wears a similar suit to Anti-Bug, but not identical, with a combination of different black and red patterns around her body. She has 2 bows in her hair and some strands that match her suit, and her lips are also painted black. From the moment you watch the special, you'll notice the first change. Gabrielle is the one who sings and shares a bit of his background with the Miraculous of the Butterfly, and we also see the 2 villains in this universe. The episode's plot revolves around Shady and Claw trying to seize the Butterfly Miraculous and then fuse their jewels to make a wish. The reason they both desired the Miraculous was for revenge. If you think Chloe is bad, in this alternate timeline, she's 10 times worse. She harassed Marinette in a cruel way, completely ruining her social life. Throughout her life, Marinette has no friends. Even her relationship with Claw, her fellow villain, is tense, and she hates Adrian. No matter which reality Chloe is in, she will always cause problems. I would definitely love for the alternate Mary to do the same to Chloe as we're watching in this video scene. Comment the clenched fist emoji and like the video if you want Marinette to do the same. As for Adrian/Claw, he could never get over the death of his mother, Emily. So much so that he joined Supreme, who tasked him with with recovering the miraculous of creation and destruction. Even in this reality, Adrian is in love with Marinette. Not only is this special's plot fantastic, but it also provides us with great life advice in the end to find happiness within ourselves, without depending on anyone. Not holding grudges against those who hurt us and forgetting sad moments is crucial, as otherwise they'll end up affecting us in many aspects of our lives. As an additional tidbit, almost at the end of the story, we can see different multiverses where Adrian and Marinette are not the primary bearers of the miraculous. In an alternate timeline, the bearers of these jewels are Alia and Zoe. We also got a glimpse of the comic book multiverse, which undoubtedly features beautiful illustrations. Let's move on to the next universe, which is super cute. I'm sure many of you have heard of Miraculous Zag Chibi, a 2D series with the famous style of Japanese culture anime. But despite having this animation style, the miniseries was entirely created in France. Let's start by taking a look at the appearance of these two characters. Ladybug looks adorable in this version. She appears smaller. We could swear she's less than a meter tall, and her head is a tad larger than the Ladybug we already know. This detail is a fundamental characteristic of the Chibi style. Her hair and skin color remain the same shades, but what stands out in her style are her huge sky blue eyes that can catch your attention at a first glance. As for our little kitty, he also has a smaller stature and a big head. His beautiful green eyes stand out. The cutest detail they added, which you probably didn't notice, is that on his little paws, he has two tiny kitty paw prints, which probably leave a trail when he walks on the sand. This detail gives the character a unique touch. Overall, the characters are adorable. Just look at those little eyes. They're precious. Come on, admit it. They have cuter eyes than your ex. Now let's talk about the plot. This little mini-series focuses on Chat Noir, the little kitty who will do whatever it takes to win over his beloved bugaboo, but he always fails in his attempts. Even the city cats turn against him. In contrast, our little ladybug will be attached to different objects, like cards and gifts, which show the deep obsession she has for the blonde guy we already know. The only downside to the series is the episode duration. They last from 2 to 3 minutes. In fact, it takes me longer to write a message to my crush only for her to not respond later. Answer me, you son of a bitch! One last time, let's delve into a Japanese alternate universe. Did you know Miraculous Ladybug has its manga version? That's right, you heard correctly. This version is considered a shonen manga featuring action-oriented plots and fun adventures. The first edition was released in 2021, although it had been confirmed since 2016. It took them 5 years to release the first volume. Jeremy Zag announced it on his social media with an image of Adrian's transformation into Chat Noir. In this new universe, there aren't that many differences in terms of the characters' appearances, except that, being an anime, they have anatomy closer to shonen anime protagonists. We can appreciate a more stylized and detailed Ladybug and Chat Noir. Let's admit it, they look amazing with this style! As for the story, it doesn't change much. It narrates the same story as the original series, with the incredible difference that in this universe, Hawkmoth's identity is revealed to the public from the episode Demo Illustrator. We've reached the end of the video. I'd like to remind you that in the pinned comment you'll find the link to the video where we explore some series that share many similarities with Miraculous and can be considered alternate realities. Greetings to all who commented on the previous video. I'm Ciara and we'll catch you in another video. Before I go, I'll just say this. I love